Keith Jelly during his speech, not sailing a yacht, not sailing a yacht, Mr. Keith Jelly.
This is a sequel to my award-winning third Toastmasters speech, Sailing a Yacht. You voters out there, I am expecting a similar award-winning result. While sailing a yacht, sometimes an action, an event, the elements, or just your own stupidity can lead to the end of that day's sailing prematurely. I'm going to talk tonight about several examples, all of them that occurred with the same catamaran. A boat with two hulls. That is exciting because you can lift one hull up and ride shooting across, precariously balanced on the boat. Just like this picture shows here. One day, we were sailing in Cape Town on Sequoia Flay. Sequoia Flay, for those of you who don't speak Afrikaans, is hippopotamus swamp. It was really howling that day. The wind was ripping across the Flay, and my brother was out by himself on the boat. And he made a mistake. He miscalculated, and whoops, the boat was upside down. Normally, that is not a problem. You simply pull on the riding rope, and the boat comes back upright. The wind was blowing so hard that as he flipped it up, it flipped down again. All we could see from the far side of the lake was blue-green, nothing. Blue-green, nothing. Blue-green, nothing. And so he continued to roll down the lake. We were forced to pack up our stuff and drive all the way around the lake to pick him up. End of that day's sailing. Another time, we were sailing at Homestead Lake near my parents' house in Durban. It was a beautiful day for sailing. The sun was shining, the wind was blowing, and we also had a windsurfer with us. And my father was in the middle of the lake trying to master this device and failing miserably. And I thought, we'll go rescue him. I climbed on the catamaran with a family friend of mine, and off we went. And as we got close, I decided to dive off into the water to help my father, leaving my friend on the yacht. You guessed it, he didn't know how to sail. And shortly, he was sporadically turning and plowed the boat right up the bank, ripping the rudders out the back. End of that day's sailing. In fact, it was the end of sailing for 3 months because we had to repair the back of the boat. I wonder what you would have done when faced with that situation. Would you have abandoned your boat? I bet. The final instance was in Zimbabwe on Mazoe Day. I was visiting my parents, and it was a sunny day, and there were light winds. We set up the boat, and my father said, "Off you go by yourself, enjoy it." I hadn't gone 200 meters, and I was showing off. I was riding riding on one hull in the light winds. And I was ambushed by a wind gust and upside down the boat went. And this mast speared into the mud. I pulled and I pulled, but nothing would happen. It was like a giant hand was holding the mast in this mud. There were no speedboats around or jet skis around to drag the boat out of the mud. And so, what was I to do? And then I noticed my father rowing out on a boat. We tried to pull the boat up, and nothing. A rowboat is seriously short in capabilities. We continued to try. We tried all sorts of tactics, and eventually we disconnected the mast from the boat, and we dragged the whole sorry mess off to the side behind the rowboat. 40 seconds. End of sailing for that day. 4 hours of rescuing. 40 seconds of sailing. I've provided a few examples of not sailing. And you might ask yourselves, why would anybody sail if there are these hassles that you have? But 99% of the time, it's an exhilarating, wonderful, soothing experience. And only infrequently do you get confounded by actions, events, the elements, or even your own stupidity. Now, hopefully you'll be looking forward to the next sequel entitled Sydney to Hobart. How I won in laughter.